So you're looking to complete the Unstable Rift to finally unlock that sweet Mark of the Survivor camo, but there's just one little problem. You don't have any of the items that I and plenty of other people told you that you need to beat the Unstable Rift, because maybe you don't play zombies, or because you never felt the need to grab these schematics. Well, don't worry anymore, because in this video, I'm going to show you how you can complete the Unstable Rift from absolutely nothing to finally having that Mark of the Survivor camo in your inventory. So let's get started. There will be 5 steps needed to obtain this camo. You can skip to the necessary step needed for you, but starting with step 1, we have our loadout. This will be extremely quick. For your first weapon, bring in an RGO with the conversion kit and run slug rounds on them. Then for your second weapon, use any pistol of your liking. I'll be running the F-Tac Siege in this video, but any pistol works fine. Here's the class I'm using for the F-Tac Siege if you want to copy this class. For our equipment, we will be running decoy grenades and thermites. Lastly, for the field upgrade, equip Ether Shroud. Now, if you've never played zombies before, then you won't have the second insured slot, but don't worry, you have 2 options. Either complete all of Act 1 to unlock the second insured slot, or have someone drop you one of the weapons I previously mentioned and then exfil with it. Now, since I'm basing this off a brand new zombies player, I'd assume you won't have any of the items in your inventory to bring in with you, but if you have items such as tools or Ethereum crystals, then you can always bring those in, though I won't be using any in this video. Now that you're ready and loaded into a game, first business to take care of is obtaining a 3-plate armor vest. You can either loot around and luckily find one, or clear out a mercenary camp and grab the mercenary stronghold keycard. Once obtained, head to a stronghold, clear it out, drill the safe, and every time you loot this safe, there will always be a 3-plate armor vest. The next order of business is to gather up a large backpack. Same as a 3-plate vest, you can either loot around till you find one, or do some contracts and gather up 10,000 points. I'd recommend Tier 1 or Tier 2 deliver cargo contracts, as they are the easiest and quickest to complete. Once you obtain 10,000 points, head to any buy station in the red zone and buy a large backpack. This will be the longest step and probably the most boring step as well. You want to pack-a-punch your RGL to Tier 2. This will require 5,000 points for the first pack-a-punch and then 10,000 points for the second. Same as step 2, go around doing Tier 1 or Tier 2 deliver cargo contracts till you obtain those points. Now don't worry about the pistol, as this will become instantly pack-a-punched once you arrive in the Unstable Rift. Now that your RGL is pack-a-punch, you need to obtain self-revives. Since your RGL is a lot stronger now, you can either do the same as before, complete Tier 2 deliver cargo contracts, or any other Tier 2 contract since you can defend yourself now. Gather up about 20 to 25,000 points and buy as many self-revives as you can. This is very important for completing the Unstable Rift, so please don't forget this part. Okay, for this step, go around looting a bunch of ether nests till you have every single ammo mod besides Shatterblast. These include Cryo Freeze, Deadwire, Napalm Burst, and Brain Rot. You can find these anywhere, but ether nests will always have at least one ammo mod in the purple crate after you clear it out. Now that you have one of each ammo mod besides Shatterblast, it is time for the obelisk step. Here's a full map that I use to find each obelisk. Mind you, not every obelisk will spawn in the same location. They randomize each game, so look around every location and complete 3 of them. You need one of the 4 ammo mods I stated before to start the lockdown. It will show on the obelisk which ammo mod is needed to start it. You cannot start the lockdown if the ammo mod it is asking for is not on your weapon. Before completing the 3rd obelisk, I'd recommend having some sort of transportation nearby, as you want to get to the Unstable Rift as fast as possible, because although you did all the work, other people can steal it from you, and since only one team can go in at a time, there is a high chance someone will steal it from you. If this unfortunately happens to you, don't worry, you will have more chances. Just gather up more ammo mods and complete 3 more obelisks, and another Unstable Rift will open. Congratulations, you officially made it to the Unstable Rift. No time for celebration though, it's time to lock in. This will make or break your entire run. When you're inside, you will notice that you have all perks. Both your weapons are max rarity and Tier 3 pack-a-punched. You have golden armor plates and mags of holding. The actual unstable rift can be a challenge depending on your skill level, but if you followed every step to get here, then you will be okay. For the first 2 waves, the RJL will carry you. This weapon knocks down all zombies in the area you shoot it at. You can simply just sit in a corner the entire time and just shoot at the ground till the boss spawns in. Though don't stand still for too long, as there will be lightning strikes that do a lot of damage if you stand in that spot for too long. So just move around a tiny bit. When the boss spawns in though, focus all your firepower on the boss. Now don't forget about the zombies because they can overrun you if you are not careful. This is where your decoy grenades can become helpful. My rule of thumb is to ether shroud in front of the boss and then just light them up with the pistol you brought in. Since you did bring in a pistol, you can either eliminate the boss normally by just shooting at it, or by going down and lighting up the boss while on the ground. This is why a pistol is extremely important, and same with the self-revives. Now you can avoid using a self-revive if you manage to eliminate the boss before bleeding out, because once the boss dies, you instantly are revived and you don't need to use a self-revive. When a boss is eliminated, so are all the zombies, but not the elites. So in this time, you can hit up the reward rift and stock up on some score streaks and equipment. I'd gather up as many precision airstrikes or mortars as possible and save these for wave 5. Though if you really need to use one, I'd use the mortars as they aren't as valuable as the precision airstrikes. Wave 3 and up is when the real challenge starts, because this wave and everyone after it start to spawn in red elite zombies. These elites are super tanky and do a lot more damage in comparison to the normal elites. You will notice them because they are all red and have unique names given to them. This is when sitting in a corner will not work anymore. What you'll have to do instead is sit on one of the 2 sides with staircases, camp out there till one of the red elites is an attacking distance from you. When they are close enough, jump off the edge and parachute to the other staircase. Camp there till overrun and simply just rinse and repeat. You don't need to worry about killing zombies, as the bosses spawn on a timer and not on the amount of zombies killed, so just simply stay alive. Now simply repeat this all the way to wave 5. Now that you're on wave 5, those precision airstrikes and mortars will come in real handy here. Keep running and parachuting off to stay alive till the boss comes in. When the boss does arrive, lead them to an open area and spam those precision airstrikes and mortars on them. This will make them extremely weak, and now you can simply just do the strategy I stated before of going down and lighting them up with a pistol. This boss has a lot more health in comparison to the other bosses, so you might need to revive yourself to grab ammo, though it's not a big problem if you did bring in multiple self-revives. Finally, once the wave 5 boss is defeated, you officially unlock the Mark of the Survivor camo. You went from absolutely nothing to completing one of the toughest Call of Duty camo challenges of all time, and in one game. I hope that this guide was helpful to you in some sort of way. If you'd like to see my complete uncut run of the Unstable Rift from start to finish, then check out this video popping up on screen now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.